Welcome to the third episode of Comprehensible Reading videos, where we try to read as much as we can in less than 10 minutes. Be sure to check for the Anki deck that is free. You can find the link on this video description. And also, if you like these videos, please click on the like button and also subscribe to this channel. You can see when there are more videos coming up. So let's hit the timer. Let's start reading. So we stop here while this unknown guy is flying and he leaves Piccolo there and he says imposible. Remember, this one is called imposible, not impossible. Imposible. Tenía tanto miedo que estaba paralizado. So tenía is the expression that also goes with miedo. In Spanish, you have fear, not you are afraid. So tenía tanto means in this case so much. So I was so afraid. I was so afraid that I was paralyzed. I was so afraid, tenía tanto miedo que estaba paralizado. ¡Kakaroto! And then he goes and says, has perdido el orgullo de ser un Saiyajin. Los guerreros más poderosos del universo. So you have lost the pride of being a Saiyajin. The most powerful warriors of the universe. Saiyajin. Then we continue and it says here, hola, ¿hay alguien en casa? So that is a common way, a common expression you can use for when you arrive someone's house or arrive someone's store. You just change the word casa for tienda. So is there someone at home? Is there someone at home? ¿Hay alguien en casa? And you have here Kame House and Bulma arriving, saying, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cuánto tiempo? You can learn this expression to say hi to someone. So, ¿qué tal means kind of like, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, how are you doing? ¿Cuánto tiempo? How long have passed? Literally, you don't have the verb, they stop here, because you can also, when you speak, you can just say, ¿cuánto tiempo? And it's implicit that you are talking about the last time you saw each other. And then you have these two guys saying like, oh, Bulma! Bulma! Then we continue with this part. It says, Santo cielo, hace mucho tiempo que no nos veíamos. And I highlight this one because this one is important. Hace mucho tiempo means it's been a long time, right? So we use the word hace mucho tiempo. It's been a long time. Since the last time we didn't see each other. I put or I highlight this verb, which is in imperfect tense, because normally you use this expression with an imperfect verb that hasn't been done for a long time. We usually use that conjugation. Now, this one is important because son unos ingratos. So that son unos ingratos is literally the expression in English that could be you're like cold ones. So you don't appreciate me. If I don't invite you, si no los invito, nunca vienen a visitarme. If I don't invite you guys, you never come to visit me. In this case, you put the me here because you have the compound verbs vienen a visitar, and you can put it at the end. You can also put it at the beginning. Nunca me vienen a visitar. Well, bueno, yo. That's just to give some sort of excuse. And here comes a good sentence that you can learn. This one means, me tomé la molestia de traerle este pequeño obsequio. So technically I bothered myself. Like I struggled or I just did it without asking. Which is the whole expression, me tomé la molestia, of bringing to you this little gift. Me tomé la molestia de traerle este pequeño obsequio. Vaya, we saw that one last video. Vaya means like, well, as in, well, right? He says, pero no tenías por qué, there is a missing accent here, por qué haberte molestado. But you shouldn't have bothered, right? Pero you didn't have to, or you didn't have to, why bother you? The literal translation doesn't make sense, so you shouldn't have bothered. No tenías que haberte molestado. Now, this is also important because these two expressions come actually hand in hand. Normally people say, me tomé la molestia of doing something, and you should answer, no tenías por qué haberte molestado. That's how they go. Sentence plus answer. And then here comes the very first, and probably of not many, but a few, non-suitable for work comments, or plus 18. So it says, me hubiera conformado. And this one is, I would have been perfectly fine, I would have been perfectly happy with just or only looking at them, female. Well, you might have guessed, she's a lady and he's a guy who loves looking at ladies, so he would have been happy just by looking at you know what. There's a mistake here, it should have been a, ya sabes que. Ya sabes que means you know what. So he would have been perfectly happy looking at them, you know what. Even though it could be only one tiny look. So miradita, una miradita is a quick peek or a quick look, just like a sneak peek of this, you know, lady stuff. Now, there is a hit and she says, veo que aún no te gustan mis bromas. I see that you still don't like my jokes. I see, veo que aún, I see that you still don't like, no te gustan, my jokes. Mis bromas. Jokes is bromas. And then she says, es un degenerado, como siempre. Even though she hits the old guy, she hits the old guy, Bulma hitting Maestro Roshi, she's using the usted form. Es, right? Usted es un degenerado. Como siempre, right? So you're a person just like to see boobs in this case, right? Now, the next one says, a propósito, which is the expression super helpful, which means by the way. By the way, Bulma, ¿dónde está Yamcha? If you don't know, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball, previously Yamcha was the boyfriend of Bulma. So, ¿dónde, with a tiny accent missing, ¿dónde está Yamcha? By the way, where is Yamcha in this case? And then she says, Yamcha, ¿ese bueno para nada? That literally kind of like jerk in English, but that good to do nothing, so that useless, that jerk, that bueno para nada. That is the whole expression, bueno para nada. And it uses the verb ser bueno para nada. But here you're saying just that useless person. No lo sé. I just don't know. I don't know. Y no me interesa. I don't know and I don't care. Interesa is to be interested, but also to care. You care about something. So, no me interesa. I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. Después de lo que me hizo, after what, remember this one, we have seen this one a lot in these last two videos. This is the what word. Now the question word in English for what, but what that joins two sentences. After what he did to me, he is no longer in existence for me. He no longer exists for me. That ya is he no longer, or already, or more, but he no longer exists para mí, for me. Then she keeps on saying, olvídense de eso. Forget about it. About Yamcha and the situation. Forget about it. I don't want to speak about him. No quiero hablar de él. So I don't want to speak. When you have the verb querer, just like the verb poder, you can throw a new verb in front. Just say, I can fly, but also I want to fly. In this case, I don't want to speak about him. Yamcha. Ustedes se pelean por cada tontería. So you guys, ustedes, Bulma and Yamcha, argue. Se pelean could mean that you fight, physically, but also means that you argue or you discuss for every single dumb thing or stuff. So tontería is a dumb stuff or dumb thing. So you fight for every single dumb thing. You fight over for every single dumb thing. Por cierto, that one also means by the way. But a propósito and por cierto, the difference is that por cierto is normally you bring it up when there is some different context or a context that brings up a new idea. So by the way, where is lunch? And this is not the English word for lunch. This is the name of a lady that, well, you should know her. She's the one that when she sneezes, she changed the color of her hair from blue to blonde, and she goes mad. Bueno, ¿dónde está lunch? La chica llamada lunch. Hace 5 años se fue con Ten Han. Desde entonces, no la hemos visto. Hace 5 años. 5 years ago. She left, the verb is irse, con Ten Han. Desde entonces, since then, we haven't seen her. And that's it. That's all for this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit of grammar and a little bit of vocabulary. And remember, be sure to download the Anki deck that should be in the video description after you watch this video. Thank you. Bye.